Did you have a good weekend? I hope so. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. But my friends, these live streams, this is the second one of the day. These ones are all about the cards. Tarot, Oracle. Getting set up, so please give me some grace here. And we'll get this party started. I'm using the standard Rider Tarot. Oh, goodness gracious. Turn it. Oh. There, that's better. So, yes, the standard Rider Tarot deck is the one I'm using. So far, it's really been working the best for us. Me and you guys, my viewers. Let me write hello in the chat. Let me stand up. This will be so much easier if I can reach. I'm putting my email ad in. And I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat. Because I offer in-depth card readings for anybody who is interested. These are free, full in-depth 10 plus cards. Because they are free, the list gets full fast. But if you send me an email, I will get back to you with the information I need, and at least you would be on the list. How are you, my dear? How are you? I know we were talking earlier, but I'm a little bit more awake this time. Lizzie, hello. Let's get this list started. Lizzie, you are number 2. And how was your weekend, Lizzie? I know it. I know it. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And I've been adding essential oils to it, too. Every now and again. All right. So, again, I'm using the standard Rider Tarot deck. And today we'll be using the Urban Crow Oracles. You've been busy cleaning. Oh my gosh, you know, me too. Me too. I don't know if you heard earlier. I have a hair bugging me. Goodness. My husband is hunting, so I'm taking the opportunity to do some deep cleaning. Because if he's here, all I'm going to do is sit down and talk to him. Tommy, hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, I wish I could see that. I bet it is beautiful. Tommy, take pictures and share it with us on our community tab. We would love to see it. Yeah, do you enjoy cleaning? That's a good question. Tommy, you are 3rd on the list. All right. Dave, hello. It's stormy where you're at. How was your weekend, Dave? You're number 4. I love doing a deep cleaning in the fall as well, because a lot of times I'm taking pictures off the wall and changing them. Fran Dog, hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list, Fran Dog? Let's get these cards shuffled up really good and get some cards pulled for hope. Dave said it was great. Good. I'm so glad. Route 66. Hello. Uh-oh. Well, we're here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. my time, New York time. We do tarot cards, free card pulls, tarot and oracle. So if you'd like to be put on the list, I could add you to the list. Oh, how are you? We know Susan wants on the list. Dave says, I woke up. Anytime I wake up is great. There it is. There's the third card. All right, let me get this going. Fran Dog, Susan, Yashwan, Raina. Hello and welcome. I'm just going to call you Rana, or is it Raina? I apologize. But I have added you. I will add you to the list. You are number 7. Fran Dog, you are number 5. Perfect. Yes, Susan, how was your weekend? Although I did talk to Sister Susan on Saturday. All right, we'll shuffle the oracle up real good for hope. Steve, hello. Welcome. Would you like to be added to the list as well? Pine Sol. It is a Pine Sol weekend. All right, Dave. The first card you have is the 8 of Wands. Can you guys hear my coffee brewing? Oh, can't wait. Can you even see it? Oh, no, that's a flower pot. All right. The 8 of Wands. This card represents that you've been on a plateau. And but that you are there's finally forward movement. This card represents projects moving forward. It's also a hope card, and it represents something happening fast. So speed toward end promises assured felicity. And don't forget, wands represent something happening fast, but in like days fast. You have the Knight of Swords. This card represents, knights come with a apologize. Knights come with a quest. And this quest is for you to be alert and always be ready to defend yourself and speak your mind. You have a major arcana. These usually, swords usually represents arguing and fighting. A major arcana is the Magician. This is a positive card. It's a yes card, but it represents something happening fast. And it may have something to do with this. If so, this card, again, it represents something happening quickly. It's all in the know-how, and it says to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. But it will be successful. You also have the direction card. Sharma, hello, welcome. I will add you to the list as well. You're number 9. Rishu, hello, welcome. You're number 10. Again, I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. Dave, your oracle for the day is the direction card. This card is a call for you to find your North Star, your point on the map that represents your big goal. The destination no roadside attraction can lure you away from. When you know exactly where you are going, you will be able to stay focused. You will be able to recognize an opportunity is nothing more than a tempting diversion from your goal. When you pull the direction card, take time to check to see if you know where you're going. Do you see the path before you? What's a weekend? Did I, Jimmy, hello. Did I do something wrong? Did I say, oh my gosh, did I say this was for Dave? I did, didn't I? Oops, hold on, you guys, don't go anywhere. Oh my gosh. This is live. Did I say this was for Dave? Yeah, no. These, I have no clue what the heck I'm doing. I need a cup of coffee. Did I even say these, did I even mention your name at all when I was shuffling? Oh my gosh. It's my coffee pot. All right, so Dave, apparently these are supposed to be your cards. I truly apologize, Hope. I usually blame things on Hope, but I can't blame this on Hope. Yeah, totally my fault. Apparently, these cards were meant for Dave. No matter if Hope was first on the list or not. Again, I apologize. I'm not a professional. I'm super easily distracted. Let's cross Dave off. Did I mention I found a dime? Let me get some coffee. And it's snowing. Did I mention that? Let's have a coffee break. Absolutely, squirrel. Coffee is my bloodline. I agree. It's my life elixir. Mustafa, hello, welcome. All right. Mustafa, you are number 11. Hope, you are first. I promise. It is your turn. What year is the dime? Looks like it says 1954. Gosh, I'll have to have a magnifying glass for that one. But it is all beat up, bent. Yeah. You want to be number 13, Jimmy? Absolutely. Oh, Milky. It's not Milky. It's Millie. Oh, jeepers. Hello and welcome. I mean, I really wish I could improve my chat. Like, enlarge it. Is that Millie? Miley? Hello, welcome. All right, let's get going here. You're number 12. Oh my gosh, I could use some sleep. But I have way too much stuff to do. It's Monday. All right, so these are for hope. Concentrate. These are for hope. The card almost flipped and it was like, oh, you said hope? All right. So you as well have an 8, which represents a plateau. Which represents you have been on a plateau. There's an immediate call, a rush to all airlines for trips to the Netherlands to see Jimmy. This is for hope. All we need is an oracle for hope. 1. There it is. It flipped. It's Hope's turn. The first card you have is the 8 of Wands. This card represents... That's not a... Oh, good Lord. This is really not a good day for this, is it? An 8 of Cups. Cups represent our emotions. It represents something happening slow, like months. So you may feel like you've been on a plateau for quite a while. But this card represents that there's finally forward movement. And it represents that change is needed for growth. So it is of importance to avoid a state of stagnation. The eclipse signifies transience and rarity as well. Remember, 8 being closer to a 10, the completion of a cycle, than a 1, which is the start. The 8 is a directive card. You must direct your 10, everything towards this goal. And I say it all the time, I live on a schedule. Hope, you have the Queen of Cups. This card says to follow your heart and intuition, but look within to see where you can be more loving and caring. But that's all of us. We could all really be a little more loving and caring. The more important thing about this card is it says you cannot go wrong. Tune into the feelings of others and to respond accordingly. Show compassion. And don't turn your back on those who need your support. You have the World card, a major arcana. This represents a slow but successful completion. It's a positive, it's a yes card, and it says the time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. Triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. Successful completion. So, successful completion. Your oracle for the day is the preparation card. This card speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. Nathan, hello, welcome. Oops, wrong deck. Lizzie, you are next. Sandy, hello, welcome. Who have I forgotten to add? I don't know, the chat went by real quick. Nathan is an extra. And Sandy. That's how my mom spelled her name, with an I. All right. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Guaranteed it's just that we were working out and I'm, you know, just like blood pressure pumping. Got me all flushed. Lizzie. Jimmy. Just give them a rock. They'll be perfectly happy. Well, the card says it doesn't have to be ducks. It said it could be clams. So in Jimmy's case, it could be penguins. My case, they're chickens. And quail. Sandy is, oh, you're tuning in from Indonesia. Thank you. New York here. We have a huge, no, he did not get a deer yet, Susan. We have a huge, wide variety of people in the chat. Erica, hello. All right. Lizzie. We just need one. There it is. I'm going to take this one because it's falling out. So Larry has a trail cam. And we've been having the most fun because he moved his tree stand to a different spot. And oh my gosh, we had so much fun. He has not gotten a deer yet. But there are deer everywhere where he has moved his tree stand to. I believe he's going back hunting again tonight when he gets home from work. Who's going to carry the boat? Everybody. It's a joint effort. All right, Lizzie. The first card you have is the King of Wands. Darky Lantern. Well, thank you. Thank you. He could use it. 33 Match King, hello, welcome. Marsha, hello, welcome. Okay, here we go. Lizzie. So we already have a list of 15. If anybody wants to be next, guaranteed, a super chat will be required. Otherwise, I'll never get through. The King of Wands. This card represents, Wands represents something happening in days. Days represent something happening fast. It's going to be days. It says to take action, express your reason to be. The card says that you can inspire enthusiasm where there is lethargy, which means if people are sitting around moping and they don't have any energy, all it takes is for you to come up with an idea. You can get people moving. It says you put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence, and that you are a master at putting a new spin on any situation. So again, take action. Express your reason to be. This is going to be positive. It's a yes card, and it represents, again, something happening in days. You have the 8 of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles represents gains. Monetary, material, harvest, your heart, your soul. This is a journeyman's card. So anywhere you can enrich your life and make it better is a pentacle. This card represents, again, the journeyman, and working toward a goal, working hard or studying hard for this goal. This card says keep on this path. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money spent. The skills you have acquired will serve you well, and you have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. But remember, keep working toward your goal. And remember, eights, don't lose you guys. Eights are directives. You must direct everything toward completing this goal. You have a 10 of cups. Cups are an emotions card. They're positive, but it represents something happening slow, months. This card represents domestic bliss. It says enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it, Lizzie. 10 also represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one, which brings us to the Two of Pentacles. It's going to require balance, dedication, probably some flexibility and adaptability. But the card says for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. Keep a balance. Remember, these are organizing cards. Your oracle for the day, Lizzie, is the commitment card. This one has a question for you, and it wants you to examine areas where you have entered into an obligation. Are you ready to put in the work if needed? Are you willing to sacrifice something to ensure you stay true to your word? Now, if this is a goal you are committed to seeing through to completion, are you willing to offer your time and resources? This card wants you to think about the commitments you have made. Do they raise your vibration just thinking about them? Or do you feel a heaviness associated with the situation? Now remember, Lizzie, we all have our moments of feeling less than enthusiastic. The question you need to consider is if those moments of angst and resentment outweigh the love and support your commitment brings to the situation. Next one is Tommy. Let's see, who did I miss? Aussie Jace, hello, welcome. Lizzie, you are welcome. You are welcome, my friend. Tommy, are you still here, my friend? Coffee break real quick. Oh my gosh, we do cooking. We cook. But we have Thanksgiving to go. We have Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh. 10 days. 10 days. All right, so this is for Tommy. And then Fran Dog is next. Oh, you have your cast off. Good for you, Marcia. Take your time. Don't overdo it. Yes, Rishu, you'll probably be back in perfect time. All right. I know. Just be careful, Marcia. Be super careful. All right. We need an oracle for Tommy. There it is. The first card we have for you, Tommy, is a Major Arcana, the Death card. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. This card represents an inevitable change, and it's going to be very transformative. It's a neutral energy card, so there's probably going to be some emotions involved. But again, it is going to be very transformative. I have dates October 24th through November 22nd for you as well. I also have the Seven of Cups. Again, cups are our emotions. This card represents something happening slow, months. This card is imagination and inspiration card, but imagination needs to be kept in check. So remember, there's fanciful and then there's downright deluded. So use your imagination in practical ways, or it will use you. The card says the pie in the sky ideas, that is your right. Just don't expect anyone else to feast on them. More important, the card says, is fate revealing the truth. You have a Five of Cups, which is a halfway point. It represents, it's a calling card, and it's a call for you to put boundaries in place. And boundaries are not walls to keep people out, my friend. They're doors to keep you safe. This card represents loss. Quite possibly, 3 have been taken and 2 remain. So loss, but something still remains. The 3 cups represent, like I said, 3 have been taken and 2 remain. It can represent an inheritance from a father or patrimony. That means a male in your family. This card also represents that you should quite possibly turn your back. It can quite possibly mean it's time to turn your back on past mistakes. And those past mistakes may have led you to feeling shame and guilt. But again, it's time to turn your back on past mistakes. Boundaries. You have the Page of Wands. This represents something that's going to happen fast, days. It says, conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative. Whatever your goal is, or whatever it is you're doing, you will be successful. It's just going to take a longer time frame. Meaning, maybe you've chosen a career where you have to go to college. So successful, but a longer time frame. Now remember, Wands is a yes card. I'm not talking about the page. I'm talking about Wands period. Wands period is a yes card. It represents something positive and something fast coming in days. Positive and yes. You have your oracle for the day is the Exposed card. Whoops. I just threw it. This card speaks to the feelings that surface as a result of feeling vulnerable. Are you comfortable putting yourself out there? Does facing criticism cause you to freeze up? And what opportunities have you possibly missed because of a fear of being seen? This card may also present itself as a call to examine your situation more carefully, as a piece of valuable information is becoming clear. Something or someone may expose their flaws or weaknesses, and this may prove to be beneficial information in the future. Susan, you are number 6. Dave was number 4, and I already did Dave because I goofed up. So we're on number 5 now, Fran Dog. You are number Rana. Number 7. Mustafa, you are number 11. Anna Cat, hello, welcome. I don't know how long you've been in the chat, my friend, but welcome. Apologize. I'll stick around. You never know. We might be able to get you in at the end. All right, Fran Dog. What the heck? Well, we do have cooking, I do have a cook with me section in my playlist. I'm not sure if we've done an apple pie one. Maybe. All right, Fran Dog. Jimmy's all excited. Is everybody going to Jimmy's house for Thanksgiving? Is that what the deal is? The first card we have for Fran Dog is the Three of Cups. Now remember, Cups is our emotions. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents, Cups represents something happening slow, months. The Three of Cups, I cannot let my coffee get cold. This card represents an engagement or a wedding, a celebration. The most important thing is that this is a joyful celebration, and it says to go for it because it will it'll be a successful conclusion. You have the Two of Swords. This card represents that you are your own worst enemy. My friend, so many of us get this card. Trust me, it's not just you. It's not you, my friend. It's not just you. So this is a card, this is a call to organize. And again, you are your own worst enemy. It represents indecision, inner conflict, in that you may be facing a tough choice. Again, a 2 is a call to organize. It could be that simple. To answering all these things, your indecision, your inner conflict, or that tough choice. You have a 9 of Wands. Wands are, yes, it's positive. It represents something happening in days. Now, the 9 of Wands is a resting phase card, and it says to surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So 9 is so close to a 10, which is the completion of a phase. The 9 is a resting phase. If you see on the card, the person literally has a bandage around its forehead and is leaning on one of the staves. The other ones are surrounding him or behind him, like a back, like a protective barrier. And that's what this card is calling you to do. To surround yourself with people like this. People who have your back even when you're not around. While you are in this resting phase, whatever this phase is for you, these are the people you want in your life. Your oracle for the day is the Anticipation card. This card brings hope and butterflies in the belly, as we expect something to happen that brings satisfaction and joy. There's a warning, though. Be careful of any attachments held for the desired outcome. If what you receive falls short of expectations, the feeling of joy can transform into disappointment. So you have to ask yourself, what are you looking forward to at this moment? And how will you adjust if your expectations are not met? But a love. Hello, welcome back, my friend. Your name looks so familiar, but it seems like it's been a while. So At the top of the chat is my email address. If anybody is interested in a free in-depth card reading, I'll mention it again. Send me an email. It's a whole reading, 10 plus cards. Uh, Send me an email and I'll get back to you with the information with what I need. Susan and Jimmy, you guys were like the originals. Susan's turn. And then your turn. You are number 7, my friend. Whitmore, hello, welcome. But love, I thought so. Welcome back, and thank you. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for coming back. All right, Susan. We just need an oracle for you. You are welcome. You are welcome. Renetta. That's right. Now I totally remember. Okay, Susan. The first card we have for you is the Ace of Wands, representing the start of something new. It's a yes card. It's positive, and we all know wands represent something happening in days. Fast. Super fast. So this card says, never stop striving for what you want. It also represents an urge to move on and get out and do something new. Again, this something new can be a new career, maybe a new neighborhood, maybe just a new hairstyle. The thing is you know that you just cannot remain in this the way it is anymore. You're full of pioneer spirit, and it drives you forward. You must make the first move, and you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. You have the Page of Cups. This card represents something happening slow in months. It's an emotions. So yes, it's a positive. And the page says to enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. And live life like there's no tomorrow, which means live in the here, the now, the present. Not the future, when this or that happens to make what we think will be everything perfect, or in the past. Live in the here and the now. You have a major arcana, the Strength card. This card represents power, courage, generous. It's a positive. It's a yes. It represents a Leo. It says be like the trees, strong but bendable, and stay calm in the face of adversity, and maintain your composure. So this is a through inner strength card. Your oracle for the day, Susan, is observation. This card asks that you hold back from reacting and you take time to analyze the situation. There may be something of value that will only reveal itself if given the time. This card may also indicate that you would be better served by being a spectator and staying out of a situation. You will learn more from listening than from talking. All right, Raina. Whoops, wrong deck. The 3 is the power of 3. It's a magical spiritual number. That's why I knock on them 3 times. Yes, thank you for your patience. You guys are the best. We are on number 7. Oh, goodness. All right, pay attention. It's kind of like cleansing the cards, too. Some people will clean them through smoke every time in between people. I've done that before, but it doesn't feel, for me, it just didn't feel right. So I shuffle them and then knock on them 3 times and start again. So we just need an oracle for Raina. 1999. Oh my gosh, we have one right here. All right, so the first card you have is a major arcana, the moon. This is a neutral energy card. It's there may be a lot of emotions involved. This card is a call for you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month. And we know the moon has multiple phases, and every phase represents something, like reflection, intuition, confusion, fear, deception. I said an emotional time. This is probably a very emotional time. So, again, go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you too can become unstuck. After this journey of renewal, the card represents new and full. You have another card, the Major Arcana. If this wasn't a call for you to go on a journey, this one is. It will be a positive card, a positive journey. This card says to take the time to be alone. Look within. Find your purpose in life. This card is also a card of coaching or mentoring. Curious, are you a coach, a mentor, a teacher of any sort? This card allows others to follow in your footsteps. To possibly follow in your footsteps. You also have the 10 of Wands. Tens represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. Wands represents something happening fast. It's a positive suit. And what else? It's positive and it's going to happen. It represents something happening fast. The 10 represents that you've shouldered too much, whether it's responsibilities or burdens. It's time to pass some of it on. And because of passing it on, you're going to reap gains, fortune, and its success. You see on this card that all the wands are bundled, nice, neat, go in the same direction, super easy to carry. Again, it represents that you've done your job, and now it's time to pass these responsibilities on or burdens. You'll have 3 of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains. The 3 is an apprentice card, closer to the beginning of a cycle than the end. Apprenticeship and cooperation. So if you're putting application somewhere, no matter what it's for, job, moving to a new neighborhood, whatever, this card is a good indication that you will be chosen. So again, it represents the beginning of something. It's a yes card, apprenticeship, and cooperation. Your oracle for the day is the cashing card. This card says that you may find yourself keeping an idea or a possession hidden until the time is right. Or you're simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear someone else may benefit. Sometimes the moment is not right to move forward. However, it doesn't mean that the time will never arrive. This card says you may be working on a project that holds a great deal of promise, but you don't have the time or the energy to devote at the moment. Setting aside the idea does not mean you're giving it up. It means that you recognize there is value in waiting. This card may also indicate that you will benefit from investing. This may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. Susan, I'll call you later. Tell Idalia I said hello. And Rita, hello, welcome. Steve, it is your turn. Coffee. Susan, have fun. Oh, Marsha's going on vacation. Good for you, my dear. Kurtesh, hello, my friend. How are you? I should be like, hi, welcome back. Meme. Hello, welcome. Meme verse. Welcome. Thank you for being here. You're tuning in from India. We have a lot of people in the chat from India. Welcome and thank you. Solid. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. It's been a while. One. All right, so these are for Steve. Jimmy. Aw, Jimmy, I'm sorry, my friend. My grandson. I'm sorry, my grandson. I was doing a video for my son, his birthday, and you guys know how I get. And I'm doing the reading, and I said, my friend. And I was like, oh my gosh. I said, my son. You know, you just start reading, and you just, yeah. We're getting close. Couple more people. We are number 8, you're number 10. So, Steve, the first card you have is the 6 of Wands. This card is one step past the middle, the 5. It represents a leveling up. So something has just happened. It's a flip in energy, and things are being taken to the next level. This card represents that things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but this is a warning. Be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So what it is actually called to be thankful and grateful for everything that happens in your life. And the universe responds by sending you more. You have a major arcana, the Empress card. This is a neutral energy card, and it can represent can be an emotional thing here. This card also represents home, and it's an understanding card. So it's a reap what you sow. When components align, more creates more. So more laughter creates more laughter. More fighting creates more fighting. You have an 8 of Cups. This Cups represents our emotions. This represents that you've been on a plateau, but there is finally forward movement. But change is needed. You see the eclipse here? It signifies transience and rarity. So again, change is needed for growth. So it is important to avoid a state of stagnation. You must move yourself. You must move. There is movement. You can see the person is literally walking. You have an 8 of Wands. Another 8 representing that you must move yourself. They're directive cards. You must direct all of your attention to whatever this goal is or whatever the situation is. But this is a hope card, and it represents moving projects forward. You see how the wands are flying through the air fast? It represents something happening fast. So speed toward end, it promises assured felicity, which is happiness or well-being. You've got multiple wands, which are positive yes cards, and represent something happening fast. You have the 4 of Wands. This represents a welcome or a celebration. Now, there might be a visit. Maybe you're going to go home, or maybe family is going to come visit you, or you're going to go visit someone in your family. More important is it's going to be happy, joyful. You see the people are jumping up and down, waving their hands in the air. Their feet aren't even on the ground. And in the background, there's more people already there, sitting around tables, celebrating. Again, this card represents a welcome celebration. And you have a 2 of Cups. This card represents a relationship. And remember, cups are our emotions. It's yes, it's positive. 2, a relationship. This relationship is so yes and so positive. It represents that which nature has sanctified, Steve. So it represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, and concord. And concord is an agreement. Your oracle for the day, though, is wrath. So be careful, my friend. Wrath creates a powerful energy, and it can be destructive and lead you down a path that may strain or cause friction within your relationship. This card, wrath, adds the element of anger. Hold on, I apologize. Wrath adds another element to anger, the element of revenge. So it's not just enough for them to know you're angry. The person must feel or experience your anger. This card asks you to consider the energy that you are creating from the anger. Is it one that in the end creates positive change in the relationship? Or are you creating resentment that fuels the desire for future revenge? It may have been a single event that caused the energy of anger to present itself. It is through wrath that the anger mutates and splinters, creating a breakdown in the relationship and negative emotions. Sharma, you are next. And then Rishu. Whoops, wrong cards. Coffee. Stuart. Oh, be nice, my friends. Yes, but truthful, what is meant for you will never pass you by, Rishu. Will never pass you by. Cortez, I can add you to the end of the list. We have a huge list, but I will totally add you. If you don't want to wait and take a chance on not being called, a super thanks will get you next in line. Guaranteed. Sandra, hello. Hopefully you heard all that. If not, give me a moment and I'll repeat it. All right, Sharma. Oh, here we go. And Rita. I'm not sure if I have you on the list, my friend. I don't believe I do. I do now. As an extra. Sandra, I can put you on as an extra. Or a super thanks will get you right next guaranteed. So I have a Sandy and possibly a Sandra. All right, the first card we have for Sharma is the King of Cups and Emotions. And it says it's a dignity card. Maintain your composure, set a good example, be the person you would want supporting you. So, dignity, maintain your composure. There may be people watching you in a good way. You might be a role model. They might be looking up to you. So, dignity, maintain your composure no matter what opposition you come up against. You have a major arcana, the Emperor. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents a fatherly figure, and the fatherly figure says to maintain your boundaries. And remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. Maintain your boundaries, but exercise your authority. You have the Empress card, which represents home. It's a neutral energy card, which means there might be some emotional stuff going on there. It's also an understanding card. It's a reap what you sow. So when components align, more creates more. That's where the reap what you sow comes in. More laughter creates more laughter. More anger creates more anger. That's the understanding. So my example is, my friends, if you plant corn, you get corn. You reap what you sow. You have a Nine of Swords, a resting phase. This card represents the 9 steps of grieving. Each sword is a step that we all must go through when we grieve. Everybody grieves. Nobody's immune to it. The blanket here has every single zodiac sign on it, which means everybody grieves. But everybody grieves for different reasons, and everybody grieves differently. So, again, it's a resting phase. You are almost there, 10 being the completion. And this card can represent death, miscarriage, failure, despair, deception. But again, remember, it's almost over. But also remember that these 9 steps, nobody can push you to move on to the next step before you're ready. So if somebody's like, don't you think you've been, blah, blah, blah too long? No. Everybody grieves differently. So you take your time and you go through the steps as you're ready. Dave, thank you. Thank you. I need to figure out how to give free memberships like you were telling me, because I will do that. Sharma, your oracle for the day is distraction. This card may serve as a warning that a successful conclusion may be at risk due to something drawing your attention away from the goal. So what is distracting you, my friend? Rishu, you are next. And Mustafa, you will be afterwards. We are on number 10. You are number 11. So again, if you would like, anybody would like an in-depth card reading, 10, a whole layout, 10 plus cards. They're free. Send me an email. All right, Rishu. Let's see what the tarot has for you. Oops. We are number 10, and you are number 11, Mustafa. One more good shuffle. The first card we have for you is the Page of Cups, an emotions card. But it represents something positive happening slow, months. The page says to enjoy life, make the most of living your life to the fullest, savor being the center of attention, and live life like there's no tomorrow. Literally, live like no tomorrow. You also have the 9 steps of grieving. And remember, each sword represents a step. Everybody grieves, but everybody grieves differently and for a different reason. So it could be for deception or death, despair, failure, or miscarriage. It doesn't matter why you're grieving, but take the time to grieve. And it's a resting phase. You have the 5 of Swords. Remember, swords are also fighting and arguing and just not being happy. The 5 is a halfway point, and it is a call for you to put boundaries in place. And this card says stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as you put too much emphasis on being defensive. And be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. Where there is none. All too often, we come up with these scenarios in our brain, and they're not even true. So, again, be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. You have the Territory card. This card, when this appears, you may need to consider what boundaries are in place or if they are needed. Would the situation benefit from establishing ground rules? This card may also appear if you need to carve out some space for yourself, whether that be within your home or in the form of time to be alone. You may need to define an area that is solely yours and yours alone. Dave, thank you. Like I said, Sharma, if you're interested in a full reading, a whole layout, send me an email. I would be happy to do one for you. All right, Mustafa, are you ready? Here we go. Let's shuffle the tarot up. The first card you have is the King of Swords. Make sure we didn't flip any. Okay. You actually have 4 tarot. The King of Swords is a warning card. Remember, swords is fighting, a suit of fighting, discontent, not being happy. It also represents the autumn time, like the fall season. Let's get an oracle for you. So again, the King of Swords. This warning is to don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. This is not the time to let your guard down. Stay on your toes. You have an oracle card, the Ace. That's not, oh my gosh. Wowzer. So your next card is an Ace of Wands. It is not an oracle, it's a tarot. The Ace represents the start of a new cycle. It's a yes card. It's positive. It represents something happening in days. And this card is an urge to move out, urge to move on. Get out and do something new. This something new could be a new neighborhood, a new career, maybe just a new style. More important is you're full of pioneer spirit that drives you forward. But you must make the first move. And more important is you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. And the card says to never stop striving for what you want. You have the Major Arcana, the Strength card. So yes, it's a positive, and it represents power, courage, being generous. Be calm, be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. This card represents through inner strength. Again, it's a positive. It's a yes card. You have an Eight of Pentacles, which is a GAINZ, and it represents a journeyman. Working or studying hard toward a goal. It says to keep going on this path, whether it is training, studying, or work. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money. But you have, the skills you have acquired will serve you well. And you have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. So keep working toward this goal. And your oracle for the day is the Cashing card. And I'm going to presume that this card says that it may indicate that you will benefit from investing. This may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. Millie, low battery. Low battery. I'll have to plug in. Oh. Bear with me, my friends. There, that's a little bit better. They were nice cards. All right, Millie. So this is number 12. Jimmy is next. I have all of them, Jimmy. Oh, I know, Dave. Has been a crazy Monday already. I didn't even want to get up this morning. I was so tired. And then it was like, oh, and we have to work out. Oh, goodness. Yes, the result is very good. Keep investing in yourself. If you are going to school, keep going on this path. Or if you already have a job, Keep going with it. Keep going. You're doing good. All right, Millie. The next card, the first card you have is the Temperance card, Major Arcana. It might be Miley. I apologize. Miley. Uh, this is a positive card. It's a yes card, one of the most powerful cards in the deck. And it represents an emotional or physical balance. It represents change and to go for it if the time is right. It's super important. Only when the time is right. This stage needs to be handled carefully. Otherwise, it could easily spoil. Remember, emotional and physical balance. You have another major arcana, the Hierophant, a positive, a yes, and it says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. You literally know this person. They've been there, they've done it, they don't lie, they don't gossip. Go to them, talk to them. They will steer you in the right direction. You have a Two of Cups, an emotions card. A yes, it's positive. It represents something slow, possibly months. This card represents a relationship in that which nature has sanctified. Again, positive, and yes, it represents slow, months. So take your time. If it is a relationship, take the time. Use the get to know you stage. This card represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, and concord. Your oracle for the day is the abundance card. This card brings them a reminder that there is a place where you too will find a myriad of possibilities. Focus your energy and attention on not what you lack, but what you know is out there waiting for you. Let your intuition be your guide. This card may appear if you need a reminder that from your current position, you might not see what is out there waiting for you. Most of the time, this card represents a positive outcome. But because crows can be cheeky, the meaning can very well indicate an abundance of something less favorable, like too much water in your basement. Jimmy, all right. Your turn, my friend. I didn't see if you had anything written down if you chose a deck. All right. Let's use the Earth Magic for you. Ann Rita is next, and then Nathan. Is Ann Rita still here? Or did they take off? Hope you guys crack me up. Jimmy, the card you have is Ceremony. Invocation. It is in sacred ceremony that we have one of the greatest opportunities to experience communion with Source. One where the perceived dualities of heaven and earth merge into an experience of the divine. Through the use of sacred pieces that have become imbued with spiritual significance, we bring forth ceremony catalyzed by clear intention and preparation. Sacred ceremony is prayer in action. Here is an image. A woman kneels before an altar with the crystals are placed light emanating from her hands, and incense is burning. Snake spirit rests nearby, and various other beings appear in a wispy shroud of light around her head. All the while, the tapestry upon which she sits appears to be on fire, symbolizing the fiery passion brought on by the intense focus of spirit that has been invoked for the ceremony. Calling spirit forth in this way facilitates a direct and heartfelt sense of a relatedness to Source. Now, whether through indifference, depression, life crisis, or any other manifestation of mental, emotional, or physical blockages, you have drifted from the intimacy with spirit for which you yearn. It is important to do what you can to regain an experience of spiritual power that is contained within you and all around you. You do this by conducting a ceremony, one that involves not only spirit, but also material objects you consider sacred. Set up the altar in a convenient area that is apart from your usual living space. Start with representations of the four major elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Then add just a few sacred objects. Set your intention for the ceremony, whether the purpose is for healing, celebration, or honoring a particular earth season or cycle. Then do an invocation to call upon your spirit guides. Breathe their presence and ask these divine beings to guide you through the process. Trust their guidance. Feel your heartbeat and keep breathing. Breath is the key to the actual experience of spirit, and creating a ceremony is the vehicle that supports this. Yeah, I have no idea what was said. All right, so I didn't see Ann Rita never mentioned anything. Is Nathan here? Marsha's here. How about Sandy? Is Nathan or Sandy here? Marsha and Kurtesh are on the list for next. So Marsha, while I'm waiting for anything from the people I've just mentioned, you're next. All right, Marsha. Oh boy. Yeah, I tell you what, you guys are the best. I'm so thankful you guys don't put up with any shiznit either. My husband would be on the war path. So I appreciate you guys so much. All right, Marsha. We just need an oracle. Kurtesh, you are next. You're like, I learned new words here. All right. The first card we have for Marsha, Adventures Unseen, is the Four of Wands. This card is a welcome or a celebration. So it can be maybe a welcome, a trip home. Maybe somebody's coming to visit you or a family member. But more important, it's going to be a happy and welcoming celebration. Again, I mentioned earlier that they're jumping up and down. These people are super excited. And there are already people there waiting and celebrating. These people cannot wait to see you, whatever it is. The next card you have is the Four of Cups, another four. Fours are applying cards, Marcia. So you must apply yourself. This card represents self-pity. You are becoming self-obsessed and that you really need to get out more. It represents routine, but being in a rut. It can represent boredom. It can represent a missed opportunity. So look for an opportunity you overlooked. But don't take so long deliberating over things that you miss out on the opportunity. You have the Five of Swords, which says stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as you put too much emphasis on being defensive. And be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. Fives are also calling cards. And the calling is for you to put boundaries in place. You also have the Freedom card for your Oracle. Again, this is for Marcia. This card brings the message that you do not need to stay where you are. You can change your position. You can rise up, see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need is the self-confidence and desire to fly. This card brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it's freedom to travel, freedom to make the decisions at work, or freedom to splurge on your favorite meal. The appearance, when this card appears, you may need to ask yourself some questions. In which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And what is your definition of freedom? All right, Kurtesh, are you still here, my friend? Yes, but don't forget, boundaries aren't walls to keep people out, Marcia. They're doors to keep you safe. So allow people in your life. Just remember your doors. All right, Kurtesh. Aniket, I believe we will have time for you, my friend. All right, Kurtesh. Get these shuffled up really good. Yeah, don't forget Hope is our family therapist. And hypnotherapist. How do you say that? She'll hypnotize your butt. All right, Kurtesh. Do we have 3 yet? No, one more. And hello. Welcome back, my friend. How are you? Oh, there we go. Oh. All right, Kurtesh. The first card I have for you is the Ace of Pentacles. Remember, an ace represents the start of a new cycle. This card represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, and a place of perfect contentment. Also, you see on the card that a helping hand is being offered, which means if somebody offers you help, say yes. Um, One moment, you guys. I'll be right back. Did you guys hear me slam the dryer closed? I can't let it get wrinkled. Okay, I apologize for that, and thank you. Thank you for waiting for me. You have the Two of Wands, Kurtesh. This card represents, it's a call to organize, but it's also a fire yourself up card, and it represents hopes and wishes. So, fire yourself up. Plan ahead, be strategic. Think, where do you want to go? What do you have to give? Also, think innovative and fresh ideas. The card says you are in an excellent position to join forces with another one who shares your vision. Sonakshi, hello, welcome. You also have Major Arcana, the World card. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents a slow, successful completion. It says the time has come to venture forth, and the world is open to you and will respond accordingly. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. Victoria, hello, welcome. Sleepover with Marcia and the captain. Where's everybody? Where are we going? The Six of Pentacles represents GAINZ. The Six of Pentacles is a charity and recognition card. It also represents that there's been a flip in energy, and that things are being taken to the next level. You may be called, you may be recognized for something good you've done, and there may be a monetary reward as well. First, pay off any debt, and then give to charity. And if that doesn't resonate, maybe you were asked to give somebody's name to be recognized. You also have the Wrath card. This just popped up for somebody else today too as well. This card creates a powerful energy, and it can be destructive and lead you down a path that may strain or cause friction within a relationship. This card also adds the element of anger. Wrath adds another element to anger, the element of revenge. And it's not just enough for the person to know you're mad. They must experience the anger in some way. This card wants you to consider the energy you are creating from anger. Is it one that will create a positive change in your relationship? Or are you creating resentment that fuels the desire for future revenge? Melissa, hello, welcome. All right, so Aniket, your turn. guys. Sonakshi, what's the matter? Where are you going, my friend? All right, Aniket, here we go. Absolutely. Go ahead, ask your question. $2026. Kurtesh, you are welcome. Yes, slow, successful completion. I know, it's awesome. You guys are great. Keep it up. So, yes. Oops. Annika, I need to give you an oracle as well. I apologize. Oh, I'm having so many difficulties. It is a Monday, you're correct. That is absolutely why. People do sleep in tents, Hope. Absolutely. Live in them. Some people live in them. So again, slow but successful completion, Aniket. It says time has come for you to venture forth, and the world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. You have a Two of Pentacles. This card represents the need to organize. It's a balance, dedication, flexibility, and adaptability card. More important, for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. Keep a balance. You have a Major Arcana, the Fool card. This card represents that you find that you are finding a beginning at an end. So you find yourself on an unexpected journey, but follow this path. And don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. Your oracle for the day is the Memory card. This card asks you to examine areas where you may be letting a past hurt or situation impact how you engage with someone today. Are you cautious or holding a grudge? Do you expect others to behave in a certain way because of past behavior? And it is your turn. We're all camping out at Marsha and Wayne's house. Is that what it is? I'm bringing the van. I will be vamping. Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa GAINZ don't sleep on the ground anymore. We vamp. Oh, I'll make a blanket tent in the living room. Maybe add tents to the van, you know, if need be, for comfort. Awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, heck yeah. We all love a good blanket tent. Well, Capo? Capo stack? You just hold on. We might be able to get you on the list. Oh, I would love to add a swing to Pearl. That'd be great. In an upper deck? Yep, totally. Wow, I've made so many, multiple ones. Oh, you mean a swing in your blanket fort? The first card you have in eye is the Knight of Pentacles. So remember, Pentacles represents gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. It also represents the wintertime. The Knight comes with a message. I'm sorry, it's not a message. It's a quest. So I don't know if this is you or if it is somebody you know, but the Knight is somebody, this person is reliable, and this person is dependable. There's a warning though. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic. Now, I don't know if that is you or somebody else. You have the King of Wands. Wands represents something happening fast, days. It's a yes card. It says take action. Express your reason. Express your reason to be. It says you can inspire enthusiasm where there is lethargy. You put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence, and you are a master at putting a new spin on any situation. Take action. You have a Seven of Swords, which is a warning card. This represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas. So be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to home, work, school, whatever pertains to you, because your ideas may be passed off as their own. Again, my friend, you have been warned. You have the Emperor card, a major arcana. This card is a yes. It's positive. It represents a fatherly figure. And it says to maintain your boundaries, but exercise your authority. Exercise your authority, but maintain your boundaries. Your oracle for the day is the Trickery card. Trickery takes many shapes and sizes. From innocent trickery to get someone out of the house to plan a birthday party or to prepare for the birthday party, to an employer using their position to get you to work overtime by promising a promotion that will never materialize. This card may also indicate that your situation could benefit from allowing for some innovative and creative thinking. A little deception for the greater good may be warranted. And Melissa. Oh, treehouse. Who wants a treehouse? I would love to have a treehouse. All right. Melissa, you are next. Is that where Marsha's going on vacation? Is to a treehouse? Oh my gosh. I did. I missed a lot of it. That's okay, though. Just let me know where I have to be and what time. What time to be there. And what I'm supposed to bring. All right, Melissa. First card you have is a Ten of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles represents gains. And a 10 represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. Hopefully Melissa is still here. Helen, hello. Welcome. Whoops. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I would totally love to do that. Totally love to do that, Marsha. All right, Melissa, we just need an oracle. Nice card. So, the first card we have is the Ten of Pentacles. Again, abundance, gains. 10 being the completion of a cycle. This is the master. It says keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it, but you can now slow down. This card represents lasting security and wealth. So you need to delegate now, which means slow down, take it easy, and let others take more responsibilities. This card represents a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Again, it's the Master card. A 3 of Pentacles is the Apprentice, an 8 of Pentacles is the Journeyman, and the 10 of Pentacles is the Master. You have the Moon card, a major arcana. This is a neutral energy card. This card is a call for you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can become unstuck. The moon has multiple phases, and every phase represents an emotion or a feeling. And after this journey, the card represents new and full. It'll be an emotional one, but it's going to be new and full when you complete this journey. The next card you have is another major arcana, the Chariot. The Chariot represents a Cancer, and we all know that the zodiac, a crab depicts the Cancer in the zodiac, which represents a plateau because the crab moves sideways, not forward. The appearance of the Chariot represents finally forward movement, though. You are moving off this plateau. This is a card of victory, and that you should take the road less traveled. So if you see the masses going this way, go the other direction. There will be more opportunities, more doors open for you if you go the other direction. Your oracle for the day is the Anomaly card, which represents that something is going to appear, and it will be hard not to notice or avoid it. And it will be strikingly clear that what you encounter will be abnormally good or perhaps abnormally bad. Either way, it's going to stand out. So anomaly may appear if you are contemplating an event in a relationship. You may find yourself questioning someone's behavior, bad or good, and does it serve as an indication of who they truly are? Or was it rare and out of character? Sometimes you need to have one small encounter, an outlier, to understand a greater potential, or to be able to rule out an absolute. All right. Who do we have still here? We might be able to get one more person finished. If not, then I'm going to start putting stuff away. You guys. Helen, absolutely. Not the Harry coffee. It's not Harry coffee. All right, Helen. Let's see what we have for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. What's that they say? Dave, a skunk smells its own hole first. I know. I need to trim my hair. I was going to do it over the weekend, but yeah, nope. Jimmy. I do. Hope 90% of the time I do trim my own hair, yes. And mainly because most people don't know the difference between a 1/4 inch and 2 flipping inches. And I'm not paying somebody a fortune to mess my hair up. Dave the skunk. All right, Helen, the first card you have is the Star card, a major arcana. This is one of the most powerful and positive cards to receive in the deck and in a reading, no matter where you receive it. So the Star card represents hope, light, visions. More important, that prosperity will come from what you do best. So this card says that you feel inspired. You have a strong connection to the healing. And if that's the case, make sure you follow that path. You have an optimistic outlook for this for the future, and you have a strong connection to your spirituality, a renewed connection to your spirituality. This is positive. It's a yes card, and again, prosperity will come from what you do best. You have the Queen of Swords. This is becoming one of my favorite cards in the deck. This is a woman. Obviously a queen, wise, direct, ambitious. It says, say what you think. This woman speaks sharply. Says to be, the card says to be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. And you have another major arcana, the Justice card. Catching up on the chat. Correct, Jimmy. You guys are so correct. So before I even let anybody touch my hair, I'm like, can you show me what a 1/4 inch looks like? And yeah, and then we'll go from there. So Helen, the Justice card says it's positive. It's a yes card. It can represent a Libra, and it says it is advisable to step back and be objective, especially when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. It is in that moment that we are only thinking about the problem in the situation we are in, and we are not thinking about the future. Your oracle for the day, Helen, is the distraction card. Dave, have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with us. So, Helen, your oracle for the day, oh my gosh, I got to get going, is the distraction card. It says that someone or situation may be calling you away from what you need to focus on. And as a result, you may end up losing something of value. Where are you turning your attention? Will it prove beneficial or a waste of time and resources? This card may appear when your attention is focused on daydreaming or engaging in activities that take you away from doing the work that in the end will create success. Remember, distraction can be as simple as being lured into binging your favorite show or focusing on a flight of fancy that will prove to be nothing more than a waste of time. When this card is pulled, you may need to consider if the situation you are inquiring about is in fact nothing more than a distraction, something that is taking your attention away from a more valuable opportunity. Helen, you're welcome. Thank you for being so patient. And again, if you would like an in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout. They're free. Send me an email. I would be happy to do one for you. It's in the chat and also in the links of all my, the description box of all my videos. So with that, I'm going to end today's video. If you like this type of content based around tarot cards and oracle cards, I hope you give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Most important, I hope you guys have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video.